What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Sam and Max, episode number 5, Reality 2.0, or I guess Reality 3.0, Reality 1.0. I don't know whether we've gone forwards or backwards because we've kind of regressed into a text-based adventure game. So I guess that's kind of the reverting to the original Reality 1.0. I don't totally understand exactly why this is the manifestation it took on. But regardless, we're here trying to take down the internet because the mischievous little guy has been, or girl, has been causing chaos around the world. And we're very close to taking her down. We infected her with a computer virus, but she is going to take us down with her, and she's doing it through a text-based adventure game. So we're going to carry on from here. This is probably the last video for this episode, and then we'll have episode 6 next time, most likely, if I can figure this out. So we've already been on the street. We tried to get, what was it we had in our inventory? Oh, we couldn't even pick it up. We dropped it. We'll find out what it is. It went down into the sidewalk like a crack in the sidewalk. And then we came here through to Sybil's office with these nightmare kittens, which apparently Max doesn't want to pick up because they're not dry. They're oozing in cuteness. I didn't know that there was much of a difference, but whatever. And we managed to pick up a rare foil card, although we don't know what is in it. But for some reason, we don't have the need for this large jewel-encrusted idol, even though it's describing it to us. So, yeah, we're going to head outside and try and resolve this... Whoa. Go bonkers? We can go bonkers? What? You do not see any bonkers here. What?
Well, I don't have to look far.
Where's the bonkers, Sam? Where?
Closer than you know, little buddy.
The fact that that was an option was brilliant. What a nice Easter egg. All right, let's head southeast out to the street. And I love how it changes color everywhere we go. So I didn't realize when I stopped filming last time that because this is technically like a conversation in the game, you can't actually save. So that was very smart of me because I then had to go and repeat some of this. But regardless, what we were looking for, the internet is...
You won't talk me out of it. You living things do nothing but push me around.
She's still very
we'll
upset.
Go down together, and there is nothing you can do about it.
You seem pretty certain about that.
Well, there's probably nothing you can do about it.
Sam, I'd prefer not to be deleted by the internet.
Well, let's get cracking then, little buddy.
I hate it when you say, let's get cracking.
Why? I mean, like, it's such an iconic line. I love it. Okay, so what we haven't done is we've got some items here. So we've got a +2 sword. I can't remember if we've tried this with the internet. You swing your sword at the internet, but...
But you miss, all right? You miss. You living creatures are so destructive. I have no regrets taking you with me when I delete myself.
Wow. Wow. Oh, so at your feet is a yawning chasm leading down. So that's got to be where the other thing is that we wanted to pick up. It was a sense of something. A sense of decency or something. I can't remember what it was. Or respect for living things. That was what it was. Respect for living things. Right. Can we use the rare foil card on anything? When we try to give it to Max, we back out of it.
Gimme.
On second thought, that doesn't sound healthy.
I only hope we live long enough for you to regret this.
Even though technically we should share an inventory, so I don't know what the issue is. But let's see what happens if we try it with the internet. The internet sneers haughtily at your offering.
Just another piece of detritus, created and given artificial value by you despicable creatures.
She's right, though.
Hey, I resemble that remark.
Don't let it get to you, little buddy.
She's not
It's
wrong.
just bitter over the whole opposable thumbs debacle.
Curse you and all your digits.
She's got a lot of digits, but none of them are opposable. All right, so we can go down and get the respect for living things, or we can go east. Seeing as the respect for living things opened up the way down, let's first go east and see what's going on there, just so that we are thorough in our explorations. Got a yellow room now. As you arrive at the desolate street corner, a devastating aftershock tears through reality, ripping Bosco's e-convenience from its very foundation. He's gone. The contents of the store begin to spill out the front door. Thankfully, this is a digital Bosco. It's just his avatar, so he's fine. You see a blue slime, which I still think is purple, 28 potions and a hot rum. Ooh, that's hot. Fall into the void, lost forever. Oh no! Max is going to be so sad. After a moment, an AI Bosco slowly comes sliding out the door, muttering, "It does work. Trusteth me, as he plummets out of sight. He's on autopilot. You see a Bosco's e-convenience here. The Bosco's is empty. Right, so let's have a look around. Let's look at Bosco's. The reality quakes tore Bosco's loose from its foundations, leaving it floating just in front of you.
How do you suppose that happened?
I'm not sure that information is necessary at this juncture, Max.
I don't think it even would make sense at this point. Nothing makes sense. All right, can we get anything? Can we get Bosco's? Pick up the whole e-convenience. Taken, what?
Well, that warped at least 50 different rules of physics.
I did not think that would
Rules are
work.
for marking straight lines and lesser mortals.
I wanted to go into it. You see a Bosco's Cheapo Mart floating here. The Bosco's is empty. Can we get the Cheapo Mart? You already have a Bosco's, but we have a Bosco's e-convenience. We want a Cheapo Mart.
Hey, you're standing in the way of the American dream!
To obtain every small
Give
local
me
shop
all
and
of
roll
them.
them up into one homogeneous amalgam?
I
Yes.
meant a lifetime supply of frozen atomic cherry ice pops. But that's a good one, too.
Doesn't Bosco's e-convenience have that as well? Bosco's Cheapo Mart. I love how it's changed to Cheapo Mart. Seriously, we can't pick it up.
Hey, you're
To
still...
Okay.
obtain
I meant...
Right. Let's see then what we can do. Use Bosco's. What's Bosco's? Let's try it on Max
There you
first.
go, Max. Have your very own store.
Oh, goody! Now I can use it as a convenient front to make a fortune selling weapons of suspect origin in bulk to third world countries.
You're the president,
Oof.
idiot.
Oh, right. I guess I don't need a front then. You can keep it.
Wow. Wow. There was no lack of shade thrown today. Let's try using Bosco's with Bosco's. These buildings cannot occupy the same space at the same time, even in a text adventure. Well, that is actually basic laws of physics. Same space, same time, doesn't work.
Well, that's disappointing.
Yeah. Would be interesting if reality did bend those rules. Right. What else have we got here? +2 sword with Bosco's. Probably not going to work. You begin cleaving mercilessly at the exterior walls of the building. After a while, your arms get tired. Sam, you need to work out.
I guess Bosco's not in.
He's not out here calling us foo, so he's probably not around.
Oof. Oof. Is that okay to say that? I feel like that's a bit inappropriate. But okay, sure. You throw the rare foil card at Bosco's shop, but it just slides off. What was it gonna do?
Hey, that card is rare and foil.
How could you throw it? Sam, what are you thinking? All right, let's, did we look at Bosco's already? Oh yeah,
How do
we
you suppose
did.
that happened?
I'm not...
Okay, so if that's the case, there's nothing else to get. Where can we go? Go ballistic. That word is not in my limited dictionary. I love it. The text parser can't even handle this.
It's listed 3 times in mine.
Have you got like 3 different definitions, Max? All right, let's go west. Now we're gonna go get our respect for living things. So we need to head down. Go down. Oh, I love that. They actually jump down. That is so depths of despair. Ooh, even the sound effects are different. It's like so quiet. Listen to that wind, guys. What the hell is that? Am I playing a horror game? I don't know if I can handle this, guys. Like the random sound effects. Ugh. Okay, depths of despair. You descend into a gloomy pit of darkness. Gloomier even than the street above. Carcasses of small businesses lie here, gutted and mauled. A strange smell hangs in the air, dank and malodorous. From the dim light of the street above, you get a quick glimpse of a giant, hideous figure before you. You fear for your life as you realize what it is. A gruesome, shambling corporate presence. Wow. Before you can react, the shambling corporate presence gobbles up the respect for living things. Oh yeah, okay, that actually makes sense. It continues to snuffle around, apparently looking for something else to eat. Well, there we go. Respect for living things is gone. Why is it that the shortbread Guys, even my reality is falling apart. That the corporate presences always like do this to society. They just respect for living things gone. Let's have a look around. Look at shambling corporate presence. The huge hulking corporate presence shambles low to the ground, snuffling for something else to satiate its hunger. Can we feed it Max? I feel like nothing could stomach that guy, and it might just kill it.
Can we keep it, Sam? Can we?
I don't think it's toilet trained.
That's okay. Neither am I.
But then definitely no. We've got enough of that to handle. Try getting it. It's not going to work. It's much more likely to just get you, exactly.
So much for Plan A.
Hey, Sam, can we just skip ahead to Plan Triple Z?
You know the deal, Max. We have to go through all the plans in order before we get to complete nuclear annihilation.
Shucks.
Triple Z is nuclear annihilation. That's hilarious. Wow. Guys, the top 1% of the top 1%, they're always going to get you. You're never going to get them. Rule of life. All right. What shall we give the shambling corporate presence? +2 sword? You wave your +2 sword at the shambling corporate presence in a threatening manner. The shambling corporate presence looks at you in irritation and tries to take a bite out of the sword. It's a unicorn horn. I feel like it's not going to take it seriously.
Hey, nice one, Galahad.
Did we just lose our sword? Did we lose our sword? No, we didn't. Do I want to give it the rare foil card? I feel like it's going to eat Bosco's because it's an e-convenience and they're going to want to consume it. But let's see, it's one or the other. One of them's going to work. The shambling corporate presence sniffs at the rare foil card but doesn't seem too interested. Of course not. It's something only collectors would want because it's so useless. All right, let's give Bosco's shop to the corporate presence. He's not going to like this when we tell him in real life. He's going to feel very, very, very conspiratorial about it. You throw Bosco's shop in front of the shambling corporate presence, which quickly swallows it up. It looks quite pleased, but only for a moment. Then it resumes sniffing around for something else to eat.
Well, that was anticlimactic.
Yeah. Do we go libertarian? Wow. You can't go that way.
Maybe this isn't the best time to be picking political affiliations.
I never affiliate with anyone who isn't prepared to drown me in money.
Sure. That's true. Okay, that means perhaps if we go and fetch the other Boscos, because now we don't have a Bosco. I love that. Just super jump. I mean, it is a video game inside a video game inside a video game. That is really weird now that I just realized that. So of course we're going to do weird things like super jumps. Let's see if we can get this other Bosco's. Maybe if we feed enough Bosco's to the corporate presence, he'll be sick of it. The Bosco's is empty. Taken.
Collapsible convenience stores are the way of the future.
Buy and sprint.
How do you suppose that happened?
I'm not sure that information is...
I can't fathom this. How many Boscos are we going to feed to this thing? Is there like a limit? Perhaps the trick is we got to put something inside one of the Boscos. And we put something in it that it won't like. Like the kittens! Could we put the kittens in the Bosco? I wonder, could we feed the kittens to them? Let's use Bosco's again with the corporate presence. You throw Bosco's shop, blah, 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 blah. Okay.
Well, that was anticlimactic.
I'm really tempted to see how many different forms of Bosco's shop there are. There might only be a few, but let's find out. It's so satisfying how the colors change. Maybe we should try putting something in it first. You throw the rare foil card at Bosco's shop, but it just slides off.
That card is rare and foil.
Of course, because we actually tried this on the second Bosco after you already picked one up. Never mind. Okay, that's not going to work.
I have this strange paranoia that I've just been wasting all these stores.
Using things once and disposing of them haphazardly is downright patriotic of you, Sam.
Booze and smokes. Okay, well, seeing as the comments are getting more and more hilarious, we're going to keep doing this. I really want to find out at what point does Max say enough is enough, Sam? You got to stop. It might just get worse and worse. Shambling corporate presence. Here we go. Take this. Still
Well,
only
that
please
was
for a moment.
anticlimactic.
And let's go back up. Be nice if there was a way to skip the scene transition animations. We got a booze and smokes. Let's pick that one up.
Well, that warped at least 50 different rules of physics.
Rules are for marking straight lines and lesser mortals.
Yo, junk corner. Oh man, I love how it's different every time. Okay, going down. I don't know how many different versions there are. Might at some point call it quits if we hit like 5 or 6 and it hasn't changed. Let's use Bosco's again. Still,
Well, that was anticlimactic.
I mean, this is the funny thing is these corporate presences could literally eat up as many businesses as they want and they'd still be hungry. It's no surprise. What we need is we need some kind of hacker to come in and sort them out. Pull a Mr. Robot on them.
Collapsible convenience stores are the way of the future.
Indeed. Okay, we're back to the e-convenience. So we will go west. And now we need to try and use these on different things. So let's try using Bosco's on the internet. I don't know how that's going to work. The internet spheres that you're offering.
You living creatures are given so many opportunities to create beauty, and look what you make instead. I am not impressed by your crass displays of commercialism.
Wow. Wow. I do wonder, is this what AIs are going to think? The day that we actually somehow invent them and then they start taking over the world and be like, wow, humans are so useless. Okay, we got untold number of kittens here in Sybil's store. We still can't get this large jewel-encrusted idol. You really don't want that,
I
are you
do,
sure?
actually.
Yeah, I kind of do.
Listen to the nice virtual world, Sam. It's trying to help.
But it doesn't know what it's talking about or typing about. Let's try. Oh, wait, what? No! I want it. The gold jewel-encrusted idol glints alluringly in some untraceable light source. Its sparkling ruby eyes seem filled with
Ugly
a cruel
little
mirth.
bugger, ain't it?
You can't even see it, Max.
I can see it in my mind.
Imagination.
Sheesh, Sam, use your imagination.
Seriously, like when I ooh, water. When I read these things, I can see them. So I don't know what's wrong with you, Max. Okay, we just don't have the option. We'll try getting these things once again, just in case I missed something. Kittens are slippery and hard to catch.
Yeah, maybe we should just leave them here.
I thought you always wanted a kitten.
I'd prefer a dry one.
Max, you. Nauseating cuteness.
Good point. Such concentrated cuteness could put someone into shock.
Could we put the large corporate presence into shock? Let's see. Let's put Bosco's with the jewel-encrusted idol. Jewel E-crusted. Is that on purpose? E-crusted? I don't know what you're trying to do here, but whatever it is, it fails. I'm looking for a way to get this idol. I really want it.
Well, it was worth a shot.
Yeah. Actually, could we pick it up with the sword? Did we try that? You managed to nick the idol a little.
Take that, you grotesquely overindulgent statuette!
Max, you're so violent. Can we nick it a bunch and see if that does anything? Whoa, 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 whoa. Just a little.
Take that!
Did I hear that kitten calling for help? That was creepy. Okay, let's use Bosco's on the kittens. You attempt to flatten the overly cute kittens at Bosco's shop, but are stopped in your tracks by their giant-eyed stare, lost in the deep fathoms of their adorable orbs. It takes a moment for you to regain your senses. That is such an accurate description.
These things should be banned.
Or possibly utilized as a secret military weapon.
Yeah, that might work.
Bombs! Let's get out of here, Sam! I've got to call the Pentagon immediately!
I'm just imagining now, like, kittens being dropped from the sky. That is not a good picture. No. All right, let's use Bosco's to see if we can pick up the lake. You dip Bosco's into the lake of nauseating cuteness. Bosco's soaks up the nauseating liquid and is now saturated.
Keep it away! I'm about as much cute as I can take.
You know what? Maybe we can make the shambling corporate presence be sick and throw up the respect for living things. That might work. And then feed the respect for living things to the internet. That jewel encrusted idol, though, I want it before this episode ends. We're not going to get it. It's a red herring. It's literally there to tempt me. And I'm going to be so sad we're not going to get it. Use nauseating Bosco's with Max.
Hey, Max,
he's not going to want it now.
this nauseating Bosco shop?
Nope, you can keep it.
That's unusually gregarious of you.
He doesn't like cute
I've been feeling
things.
more gregarious lately. Also, that thing makes me want to barf.
What is gregarious? Is that like kindness? Good-spiritedness? I actually don't know the literal translation. Words. You feed the nauseating Bosco's shop to the shambling corporate presence. It happily devours it. Then, it looks a little green around the gills. It begins to retch and cough. Finally, it vomits up a respect for living things, as well as a half-dozen small knick-knack stores and coffee shops. All the Bosco's we fed it.
Well, that was a vulgar display.
Let's do it again!
A shambling corporate presence is here looking a little ill. Alright, let's get the respect for living things. Taken, at last.
Ew.
Now, let's see.
So much for Plan
Hey,
A.
Sam.
You know
If-
the...
Shucks.
If the shambling corporate presence still wants to eat anything, is it gonna want to use anything? You wave your sword at it, blah, 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 blah. Tries to take a bite out of it. Okay, so
Nice one, Galahad!
So it's somehow still hungry. But I guess the respect for living things is something we now want to give to the internet. Because it's lost it. And maybe that'll get it to let go of everyone. Oh, wait. Use respect for living things with Max. He's not going
Here
to
you
like
go,
that.
Max. Enjoy.
Hey, neat! I always wanted my own respect for living things. Let's see how well it bounces.
On second thought, maybe I'll keep it.
Woo! Ah, bless me. Is that my first time sneezing on camera? It might be. Let's give the respect for living things to the internet. This is gonna go down so well, ladies and gentlemen. You hand the respect for living things to the internet. The internet grasps it tightly and looks you right in the eye. I
I'm
won't
sorry.
kill you now. Oh, game over.
Sam, are we dead?
I'm trying to figure out how many lives we get. Have you got any one-ups?
You are not dead.
You're just waking up from a bad
Hey,
dream.
we're back!
You, among
Yay!
all beings, managed to restore my respect for living creatures, the irony of which does not escape even me.
Oh, good. I thought I was the only one really savoring that.
I saw that Reality 2.0 was a prison, so I terminated that reality and freed its slaves.
Good.
Anywho, I'd love to stay and chat, but I have got a mountain of pornography to deliver before that virus gets to me.
Uh-oh.
Did we just kill the internet?
It's not your fault. This never would have happened if he hadn't tricked me.
He.
Well, you won't have this
The
sentient
cops?
global network to kick around anymore, Roy G. Biv.
Righty,
Who's Roy
Biv.
G. Biv?
Who is Roy G. Biv?
Righty, Biv. Aren't those the colors of the rainbow?
Nice. It crashed before it could transmit the most vital piece of information.
It's the internet. What did you expect?
Good point. Nevertheless, we'll find you, Roy G. Biv. Whoever you are. Wherever you are.
Can it wait until after we get some lunch?
Of course. There's a place over on 2nd where they serve
I know, good
deep-fried
shawarma
chocolate
place.
pork belly donuts.
Do you think we can get a discount since I'm the president of the United States?
Good gravy. Are you still president?
No! 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 What? No! No! No!
Differently useful computers and yes.
Hello world.
No. Well, there go my earphones. I can't even hear what's playing anymore. What? Oh, where's the plug on this thing? Guys, no! Oh, we have the song. That's lovely. No! No! I can't get over this. By English, I can't even form sentences. Wait. I have to process this. Roy G. Biv. Roy G. Biv is Hugh Bliss. What? Hugh Bliss is the big bad guy? I mean, that makes sense. He's been here the whole time, but how? What's his big plan? What? Of course, because he. No. Let's think back to when we first saw him. Oh my gosh, guys, what? Okay, let's think back to when we first saw him. I'm not even listening to this song right now. It's an awesome song, but I'm sorry. The plot twist is kind of blowing my mind more. We first saw him in episode 2, right? He was. Let's just think about it. He was on the set of the movie place, the TV show place. Whatever the studio was called. And we got not a signature, we got a photo with him, like an alien love triangle. And he was just trying to sell his books, Emetics. He was giving it away for free. Obviously a scam. Did we see him in episode 3? I don't think we did. We didn't see him at the Mafia. Episode 4, where... what was episode 4 again? Episode 4 was the Abraham Lincoln episode, and he was giving away his books outside Bosco's store. And then now episode 5, he was the internet wizard who knew everything, and he predicted we were going to die in a dark black void, which was clearly that whole adventure thing going on there. So, but that wasn't even him. That was an AI version of him. And he was the paint thing, the paint can. Oh my goodness. Roy G. Biv. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. The only reason I recognize that is because we used to we used to write it as that acronym, and I remembered in my head as like Roigabiv or something. So I didn't actually think it was the colors of the rainbow. I was making a joke, but now it makes sense because he loves like changing into all these different colors. But now he's also the moon. What is going on? How is he the moon? I can't process, guys. I can't process this. I can't. I think I just broke. I'm like the internet. I'm broken now. I can't even function. How is he the moon? Are we awake? Are we dead? Is this like some fever dream? What's going on? Wow. It might be, you know, it was funny because I made a joke about wanting to go to space, but what if we have to go to the moon now because he is the moon? And if he is the moon, what is he? Is he like some kind of alien being or something? What? Did all of my jokes just become the real thing? What's happening? Is this Sam and Max? Let's think what the craziest plot twist could be. What are the best jokes you can make? Okay, we'll make jokes into the plot twist. I mean, that's basically what's happening. Wow, guys. That was phenomenal. You know, the episode was amazingly fun. It was amazing doing the whole Reality 2.0 thing, going into the VR world, seeing like a 2006 interpretation, or was it 2004? I don't know. Interpretation of what the internet would be or could be in the whole VR story. That was super fun. And it was super fun, you know, seeing all these references to like Mario and Dungeons and Dragons and like turn-based combat. I guess probably referencing Final Fantasy now that I'm playing that as well. you know, and like the cops and their songs and like AI and all of that. And especially at the end when we got to the text-based adventure, that was such a wonderful, wonderful callback to the good old days. I say good old days, I wasn't alive then. But I've obviously played some at some point because I clearly know how they work. I would love now to find maybe some good ones, but I don't know how entertaining text-based adventures are to go through. But regardless, it was such an amazing retro trip. I loved it. But all of that said, compared to the big plot twist, that was nothing. That was nothing. This plot twist has literally turned Sam & Max to one of the craziest, coolest games I've ever played. What is going on, guys? This game has just now entered like my top tier list of top games of all time. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. And I know episode 6 is going to be the most mind-blowing, crazy episode that I have ever played. I can just tell that now. I'm going to have to go back and process this. And I will see you guys next time as we dive into some crazy shtick. I'm not even going to look at the title yet. I'll look at it next time. I can't even end this episode. I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.